During the investigation of JonBenet Ramsey's death, her parents were interviewed by police several times. On April 30th, 1997, John Ramsey described the moment he and a Boulder police officer searched their basement. Ramsey told Detective Tom Trujillo, "I remember they took me aside and we sat in John Andrews' room, which is the one next to JonBenet's, and she went through what I should do when we talked to the caller and that we need until 5 o'clock to raise the money. I'd actually called and arranged for the money. And I think we had by that time started to wonder if one of the housekeepers might be involved. And there was some activity around that direction. We waited until past 11 and then I think we were in the living room and Linda said, 'Why don't you take someone and look through the house and see if there's anything you notice that's unusual?' And Fleet was standing there and said he'd go with me. And we went down to the basement, went into the train room, which is, the train set is, and that's really the only window that would let in entrance into the basement. Actually, I'd gone down there earlier that morning into that room and the window was broken, but I didn't see any glass around, so I assumed it was broken last summer. I used that window to get into the house when I didn't have a key. But the window was open about 1/8 of an inch and just kind latched it. So I went back down with Fleet. We looked around for some glass again, still didn't see any glass. I told him that I thought that the break came from when I did that last summer. And then I went from there into the cellar, pull on the door, it was latched, reach up and unlatched it, and then I saw the white blanket. Trujillo asked Ramsey, "When you saw the white blanket, was JonBenet completely covered up? How was she laying there? Because I wasn't there that day." Responded, "She was laying on the blanket, and the blanket was kind of folded around her legs, and her arms were tied behind her head, and there was some pieces of black tape on her legs, and her head was cocked to the side,